What's good, YouTube? Hope all is well with you. The Valiant Scents coming back at you once again with another fragrance review. We've got a new house that we're reviewing here, but first and foremost, as always, shout out to all of my subscribers and viewers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe as we are on our road to 1,000 subscribers, our first benchmark, and that does not happen without you. So once again, I appreciate your subscribership and your viewership. As I said, we're getting into a new house, a new clone house, an inspiration house, if you will, and it is the house of Yom and Layl. They've been gaining traction, gaining notoriety, and I definitely wanted to check them out with all the options that they have. We're going to be going through, of course, I've already sprayed the fragrance many times, and so I have an accurate interpretation of what I think of this fragrance, as well as we're going to take you through the whole experience, if you will. So the first one that I'm going to review is an interpretation of Tobacco Oud from the house of Tom Ford, and they have named it Smokey Oud. Smokey Oud, and this is the box. As you can see, this is how it came. It came damaged in the packaging. Now this part right here in particular, you have to break this seal in order to open the box up, because it's the sticker when you first get it is together. It's stuck together. It's one sticker, and so you have to break that seal in order to be able to lift the box up. But this part right here, that was some damage that was done in the process of it getting here, and that's not all. But again, this is the box. And next thing here, you pull up and you've got the box here. Notice how it the bottle sits nicely in the box, so you can have this as a display. But the next thing, that once you pull this out, and you can see the dent that I put in there, and it was full to the top, and I put a little dent in there. You can see right here the label, very nice, Yom Layl. Let me hold that steady. Yom Layl Perfume Bar Extrait de Parfum. Okay, where's the name of the fragrance? Woo, nope. Nope. Top of the cap, nope. The only way that you know what fragrance this is, if you get more than one, is the label sticker on the box. So that is a little bit disappointing to me, because I'm like, what if I have another one from Yom Layl that is the same color juice, which I do. We're going to get into that. The only way to tell this apart for me is to keep it in the box once I'm using it. Don't use anything else. Don't have anything else out, any other Yom Layls out. That way I can make sure that I'm using the right one. Don't get them mixed up. You can see that amber colored juice there. Very nice there. So the other one I have, and we'll get into that review on the next video, is Ombre Parfum. And as you can see, the juice color is exactly the same. The only way that I could tell these different if I didn't have the sticker on the bottom is, again, with packaging, what happened in it getting here, Yom Layl, the one Smokey Oud, the label is perfectly fine, the way that it should come. Ombre Parfum, you can see the scratches there. It literally came with the scratches on the label. So I could tell by way of the scratches on this one which is which, if I didn't have them inside the box with the sticker on it. That's the only way to tell these apart. So in that regard, I'm a little disappointed, but the juice is the main attraction, if you will. Okay, so again, I have used this. So very nice sprayer. We'll get that sprayed on here. So that is very nice. So again, an interpretation of Tobacco Oud from the house of Tom Ford. It does mimic Tom Ford to a certain extent. You do definitely get that Play-Doh vibe at the top. before it settles into what it's supposed to be. And it is a lighter version, of course, of tobacco oud. So let's get the notes just so we get familiarized once again with the notes of Tom Ford tobacco oud, and Yom Layl shows them as exactly the same. There are no extra added notes or notes that are left out. According to what Yom Layl has, it's exactly what is supposed to be in Tom Ford tobacco oud, and that is whiskey on the top note. In the middle, spicy notes, cinnamon and coriander. Base notes are tobacco, oud, incense, sandalwood, patchouli, benzoin, vanilla, and cedarwood. So, once again, a lighter version of tobacco oud. I can't say it's a 1-to-1 at all. And the percentage, I wrestle with that because it's so light that it's hard for me to even call it like 70-80%. It's so light that I'm not picking up everything that I would pick up in tobacco oud. But what I get mostly, that Play-Doh vibe. Once that Play-Doh vibe wears off, you get a little bit of tobacco, you get a little bit of oud, a faint amount of whiskey, and that's about it. I don't really get anything else out of this. Now, got this 100 ml for $50 because of the Black Friday deal. Black Friday deal, you got the 50 mLs, 100 ml for $50, around $50, give or take. And so that's what I went with. I was like, let me try these two because they're interpretations, inspirations of two of my favorite fragrances of all time. And is this full bottle worthy? I could say for the price that I paid, yes. But at full price, it being like $89 before tax, there's no way I would pay $100 for one of these bottles. It's just not good enough for that. I could see myself paying $50 max for this interpretation. I've had Lattafa fragrances. You know, Fragrance World, French Avenue is my #1 clone house. Other clone houses with versions of their fragrance or their interpretation of the original at a stronger potency, at a longer lasting, better smelling interpretation than Yom Layl is putting together here. Now, this is only 2 fragrances out of their whole collection. They could have other fragrances that do a lot better, but all I can go off of is the ones that I purchased and the ones that I'm trying. So for this one, Smokey Oud from the house of Yom Layl, their inspiration or interpretation of Tobacco Oud by Tom Ford. I'm going to say, because I paid $50, I'm going to rock with it. I'm going to rock out with it. Probably going to blend it with other things that I want to enjoy. I'm going to rock it out, like I said, but I'm definitely going to be blending this. So once again, this is my review of Yom Layl's Perfume Bar's Extrait de Parfum Smokey Oud, their interpretation of Tom Ford's Tobacco Oud. Post your comments down below if you have experience with this fragrance. Also post your comments down below if you have experience with other Yom Layl fragrances, ones that you think I should try, ones that you think are the best from this house. Once again, it's the Valiant Sense. Believe until you stop breathing. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.